Yep, a lot. She. No,
God damn it.
PhatDog, piss off. We don't need this right now. What do you mean not connected? We can hear you.
I know. Alright, testing. Try this again.
You're using
Well,
OBS. You get OBS to look at your microphone directly
Right,
instead of
I'm
default.
hearing it.
You're hearing
Oh,
me now?
Dogger heard it.
Yeah, no, I know the fixes. It's just like...
Alright, now I gotta mute
Mhm.
that thing, because there's just an overwhelming echo.
What can I have to drink? We don't have beer.
There's an echo.
The music, Miki, the music's a little loud. Let's go ahead and turn that down.
There was only an echo
I
to
swear to
me
you,
because I had
it's
the
as low
stream
down
on.
as YouTube will let me notch it any further in it.
Do you, so what you want to do is then you go to your sound settings and you go to
Yes.
volume mixer.
Okay.
And then you go to whatever,
Settings.
thing that...
You mean the
Just-
settings on my Windows?
No, just, alright, so you see in the bottom right where your little, like, sound thing is?
Yeah, so the settings on my Windows. Okay. On my
Yeah, so
taskbar.
you right-click that, you go to volume mixer, you go to
Oh.
whatever browser you have YouTube on, and then you can adjust the volume a little further there.
Okay, let me try that.
Mm-hmm.
You guys,
Welcome
it's
to the
been
fun
an
things that I have to
afternoon
do all the time.
full of technical difficulties. Let me tell you what,
I mean, it's not a PhatDog stream.
Mm-hmm.
bro.
One
It's
day.
okay.
Doesn't make it a good thing, but
Devin's gonna go get me beer. It's okay. It'll be all right. We have
we have been troubleshooting for a straight fucking hour.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. After the move, my tablet decided that it did not want to register my pen. And unlike the responsible adult that I should be, I took a nap after work instead of testing it. Yeah.
See, I had a similar issue recently. I updated my system, and then my computer didn't want to recognize my PlayStation controller.
Hey, Miki.
Yes.
So this is what the current one looks like when we try to... So you see the viewable on all devices, the viewable on desktop, and the viewable on TV.
Hit it. Oh, you sent it in chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Doop.
Apparently, you need a license to watch your TV in England.
What?
I learned that yesterday. Yeah, it's weird.
Wacky!
This streamer who just moved to Britain turned on his TV, and a guy came a-knocking and said, "We noticed that you don't have a registered TV. May we take a look?" And he's like, "What?"
That sounds like a scam.
It's not a scam. It's because in Britain, they don't have ads on TV. This pays for no ads. This license. The thing is, they will still come over to your house if you use your TV in any way. So even if you're not watching local television, if you're, say, watching Netflix or YouTube or gaming, they'll detect that there's a TV in your house and come over anyway.
That is extremely creepy.
Yeah. But apparently they don't actually have, like, the authority to, like, come into your house and demand anything.
I mean, that makes sense. I feel like they'd have to have a warrant to do that.
They have the ability, capability, and right to spy on you, but they don't have the capability to do anything about it.
See, the thing is that what's
Wow, that's weird.
what pissed me off though is like because I don't have TV. Like we don't.
Neither do I.
Like,
Well, my
and
sister does.
I would hate to have to fucking pay for a goddamn license for no commercials on fucking TV that I'm not going to use for that.
Yeah, that would be.
Like, that would really piss me off.
Well, if you don't actually have a TV, then that sounds like problem solved.
No, you don't understand. I have TVs, but I don't have TV.
If it's not connected to any TV system network, then they're not going to know that you have a screen. So that sounds like problem solved.
I'm not 100% sure how it worked. All I know is the video that I watched, and Buddy was just as confused as I am. He didn't, but because he's like from
it's the Netflix one that makes me raise an eyebrow on what the fuck are you guys doing? That's not.
Yeah,
Netflix is going to do what Netflix is going to do, and they don't give a crap about what you're doing.
Like, I'm not watching local television or even cable.
Yeah.
So
does Netflix understand that it's in Britain and then it turns off the ads? Is Netflix forced to not have ads if it's from Britain? Is that what they're getting at? That's even weirder.
But Shadow Reaper, you're absolutely right. I actually have 2 TVs as my computer monitors. I have not had an actual computer monitor for like 10 years, and it was really funny.
I don't think I've ever had a computer.
It was really funny because we got a computer monitor for Asha, and I'm like, why is there no sound coming out of this thing? And she goes, computer monitors don't come with speakers.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't?
I remember the first time.
That's pretty much the difference between a TV and a screen.
Yeah, when I first got my when I first got an Xbox 360 way back in the day, and I essentially was making the move to HD way back in the day, I was looking at monitors, and I looked at a bunch of them, and they were cheaper than your typical TVs, and they were computer monitors, and I was looking at them, and I'm like, that's real interesting, and the guy came over, and he's all like, yeah, these don't have speakers, so you're going to have to buy some speakers if you want sound. I'm like, oh, where are the TVs at? And I've never bought a computer monitor for my computer ever.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would, because it costs more. You get less.
Why you would get a screen instead of a TV? Latency. If you're a COD player, there are low latency TVs specifically for that entire purpose.
Yeah, I could see that.
But unless you're doing that, it doesn't matter at all.
I don't have a lot of space on my desk, so I wouldn't have space for speakers.
Yeah, the only other thing in recent memory, the only other thing that has become such a meme on I can hit it easily, I can't hit it at all, would be hilariously enough Metroid Dread. If you play Dread on a TV screen docked with the wireless remote, the combination of wireless remote latency and TV latency, you will miss the ME counter timing every single time. You have no chance. You have to predict it, and you can't predict it because the animation is random.
Yeah.
If you play Metroid Dread handheld and you actually try to reaction to the counter, you'll get it every single time.
Oh, yeah.
The actual literal difference of having a TV screen and having a gaming monitor will determine if you can reaction the counter or not.
Okay, so
but outside of one frame inputs, it doesn't matter at all.
Yes. So Shadow Reaper mentioned that he uses headphones. I use headphones when I'm in a voice call, but if I just want to watch something, that's when it's nice to be able to unplug your headphones and just sit back and relax.
Keep the image as tall as you had it. Because now it's doing this, and I can't make it any bigger.
That's what she said.
Like I can't drag it to the side. I can't do any of that. Like I can only make it smaller. So it's
All right, try it again.
fucking. It is ridiculous how limited this fucking banner thing is. Like, goddamn YouTube, get your fucking shit together. We know you suck, but like even my expectations were not this low for you. Like, goddamn.
You think that's weird? On OnlyFans, you're not allowed to have nudity in your banner. On OnlyFans, there's no nudity allowed in your banner.
Seems unusual.
It is unusual.
Is there any scenario where a person not 18 could be looking at the OnlyFans banner and not the channel without hitting an agreement?
Actually, yes, absolutely.
Then that's why.
All right, we're getting closer.
That makes
Son of
sense
a
now,
fucking
yeah.
bitch. What more do we need to do? This fucking
We're getting-
banner.
I know, it's insane. We're getting closer.
I love it. I'm so happy with my little character.
What? How did it go from fitting the whole thing to not fitting the whole thing now?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous.
Excuse me? What the fuck do they think they are? Okay.
Wireless over-the-ear headphones with surround sound and noise
All right.
canceling. Wow, you spoiled. You spoiled.
Wanna fucking play this game? Okay. I'll play this game. We gonna... yeah. Nice. Fine. It's fine.
Isn't it stupid? Like, it's just one thing after another with fucking YouTube, I swear to
Yep.
God. And it's only getting worse. Oh, we're gonna remove the dislike button because small channels are being bullied. They can.
They're finally doing that instead of just having an option
No.
to have the dislikes be
No.
hidden.
Hold up. The viewers can't see the dislike button, but the channel can still see the dislike button. So it's actually not going to do anything, and we're only doing this because corporations don't like it when people dislike their videos.
Pretty much.
Like, they're so fucking full of shit.
The thing is, the dislike button doesn't even really do much. All it really does is, personally in my opinion, is for like anything that's educational. If you look at a video and it's for educational purposes and it's got a lot of downvotes, chances are it doesn't have truthful information.
It's more than that, though. Like, the dislike button is one of the relatively few ways for big companies, especially game companies, to know when they have fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Fucking, what's the word I'm thinking right now? Shit.
Yeah, so I think it's fucking stupid because now all they're gonna get is fucking people in the comments leaving the word dislike.
It's like not
Fucking
looking
dumb
at
as hell.
reviews and stuff like that.
Well, I dislike that this is literally the solution that I'm having to find myself in.
It's
Oh,
really
wow.
stupid. Yeah.
Did you already put a gradient on it?
I did.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Dude. We ask that question of me far too often. And the worst part is, you were asking unironically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know what this is like.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what though. I've kind of like this is my last week at my current job, and I gotta say it's kind of weird because like I'm doing this stuff and like I'm like, God damn, it's really too bad this place doesn't pay better because like I wouldn't leave if it did. Because like I genuinely love what I do. I've been a field tech for 10 fucking years now.
This is the climbing job, right?
No. No. That used to be a part of the job, but no, they don't pay me hazard pay anymore, so I don't climb anymore.
Ah, right.
Like, motherfucker, you won't be climbing that shit. You're paying me hazard pay. And they wouldn't do that. And so
Alright.
I told them to go fuck themselves.
Try again.
All right. What is this? Like the 5th or 6th time? Sixth time's the charm?
Realistically, you guys aren't even going to see all that at the top. It's just making
Nope.
the image massive so that YouTube has no choice but to recognize the large image and allow you to choose a smaller box within, which should be...
I don't know why that's not... Yeah, like, this is... Like, we gotta jump through all these fucking hoops. Okay. Alright. We're almost there. I just need you to now... No. This is good. Just move the PhatDog Studios logo up very slightly. Like, hold up. I'll just send you a... we're so close. We are so close. This will be the last one.
Yeah,
So just-
I'm fucking reeing because now
Yeah.
move
So
the fucking,
move...
put the names
move-
back on and where
Yep, move the Infinity's Light logo to the right, the Check logo slightly to the left, and the PhatDog Studios logo up just a smidgen.
Oh, I know. I'm just upset because now my he, her, she, they, them stuff could have been in there, but I've already deleted it. Actually, I guess technically I could go pull it from the original file, but...
You could very easily do that, yeah.
Cleaning my glasses. Give me a second.
God damn though, like the amount of fucking and this doesn't even go into like if we wanted to make this for our Twitter banner.
That's just the internet in a nutshell. Jumping through hoops.
No, it's specifically fucking YouTube.
It's more than
The tub.
YouTube. Twitter's got its problems. Reddit's got its problems.
Hey, you know, where the fuck
Facebook
did
has a
that-
whole bunch of problems.
Where the fuck did that, where'd the check logo go? Ah, shit.
Aggressively cleans glasses.
It was a very aggressive, aggressively cleaned. And,
You know what's really annoying to me? Like
Where
I'm
did I-
looking
Where did I
I'm
fucking
looking-
combine these layers?
Oh. I'm looking at our setting, our analytics right now for the stream. We have 5 concurrent viewers, and we've had 108 unique clicks. So up to 108 people just kind of clicked this, see what was going on, and immediately clicked off. Fuck you guys.
We are kind of in a fix everything part right now.
Yeah, but still though, like why do that?
Yeah,
Why
those are,
even why
our
even
streams
bother
and-
clicking the fucking stream if you're not going to stick around long enough for the fucking concurrent viewer thing to register you? 108 playbacks with 4 concurrent. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. Like that really kind of pisses me off.
I was gonna mention it too, but
You know, it's all good.
That irritates the fuck out of me.
Really
And,
great.
but by the way, for the record, I am not saying fuck you to the people currently watching. I'm talking about the people who just click on and then click off, or like, it's like,
well,
There, I fixed the
you
green.
gotta give it to at least half of those people. Probably looked at the video and they're like, oh, it's not like an anime reading, so I'm gonna take off.
Deep
I
breath.
just.
Hey. The
You know,
art
the thing
streams
is
are
though-
the most.
The thing is though, dude.
streams we have. Today's just a
Yeah,
set load.
You're right, but the thing is though, man, is everyone who has stuck around for these have universally enjoyed them.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can say that for pretty much all of the other stuff that isn't our big attractions, the abridged stuff. All of our stuff that isn't abridged, the majority of people who actually give it a fucking chance enjoy it. But the majority of people won't give it a chance. It's like, guys, come on!
Shadow Reaper, you're not the one being yelled at unless you leave.
Unless you leave, no pressure.
These subject lines are getting worse.
Oh,
Oh man. So once we're done with this banner here, guys, we will be working on the thumbnail for the episode 1 of Rollerblades Abridged. Something to look forward to. But Doger, you missed it earlier. We had a new guy in the server.
Oh.
And Asha and I were playing Final Fantasy. We were in the Final Fantasy call, and he drops in, and he didn't say anything for a while, but then he ended up asking a question of like, you know, hey, are you guys the ones that do the slime and like the Log Horizon and that sort of stuff? And I go, yeah, this is the PhatDog Studios server. Did you think this was a fan-made server? And he goes, yes, someone sent me a link to this and, you know, said it was a fan server. And I go, oh, okay, well, introduction.
I mean, technically, yes. It's a server for the fans.
Yeah. And so I introduced myself, and like he had no idea that he was talking to the people who
The
actually
Fat Tony.
Well, okay, your words, not mine.
I mean, that's what you wanted to say.
I was talking to an old editor we used to work with, and I hadn't realized that he was an old guy.
Which one was this one?
I have a beer. Oh yeah.
Morgan?
Wait a minute.
Do you recall a name, Morgan?
That sounds.
I know a person who goes by Morgan now that didn't originally go by Morgan.
What? I did.
Do you know them in person?
Excuse me.
No, it's probably best that I don't either.
I'm confused, but either way.
All right,
It's
hey
a
Miki,
person-
we're still not out of this.
Oh my god.
He worked on
What's the problem this time?
Log Horizon when it was like brand new.
Yeah. We're gonna stop talking about this person immediately.
Okay.
So,
I just wanted to mention that I was talking to the person, and they reminded me of some old work, and it was weird because I was talking to them and hadn't realized who I was talking to. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I know you're the dog in PhatDog," and I'm like, "Do I know you?" Yeah, it was weird.
Okay. Here's what. No. We're gonna. No. It's off balance. Whee! It's gonna look off balance as a whole, but once you put it up as the banner, I think you should be able to align it a wee bit better.
By the way, Doge, check your DMs, please.
No. I'm reading.
Okay.
No, I do it. So I discovered TikTok. TikTok.
Okay.
It's not necessarily that I didn't know what TikTok was. I did. I just discovered how to use it for the first time while I was on my break, and now I'm obsessed with these like ADHD. There's this one guy that does ADHD videos named Connor on there, and he explains in the like best ways all of my problems and why he explains why I go too far and do too much, and it's called hyperfixation. But it's been great. And the problem with it, and the funny part of the reason why I'm bringing it up, is because I now feel like a very old lady, because I had to ask Devin and Dennis to tell me how to use it, how to send things. And I was literally like on the app. I was like, how do I get back to the videos? I'm stuck on this person's like channel. I literally was in that like moment of I'm so fucking done with this that I literally have zero desire to teach or learn how to not be bad at this. Yeah. But I can use TikTok now and send TikToks. I don't
All
make
right.
TikToks.
Let's see if this sucker works. Moment of truth.
Do you like how my subject lines have deteriorated?
All right, let's see.
I will literally scream if you say anything but you can make it work. I mean, then I'll fix it, but it's not gonna stop the screaming.
All right, so let's see. All right, so what we're gonna need is we're gonna need Menu Sama's name to be moved a few, just like one letter to the left, and then Infinity's light needs to be lower ever so slightly because when viewable on desktop, the top part of Infinity's light is cut off.
How is the top part of the check logo not cut off then?
Well, it is, but you can still see the actual name of check.
It's cool. I'm cool. It's fine.
I'm sorry, I really am.
This sounds like something that we might have to come back to for the sake of stream quality.
I mean, truth be told, in some ancient civilizations, an artist's suffering might be perceived
For the content.
entertainment.
Suffering for the content.
Oh, this is good. This is just what I need.
I don't like the sound of that.
You guys don't understand. The last couple of emails that I have sent have all had varying different subject lines. It's fixed banner, ... again. Uno mas. No more. Angry face. It's and then no subject at all. Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't be a stream without technical problem. Nah.
Definitely be a stream. It would be a far more enjoyable stream to everyone involved.
We have already had the technical difficulties. They don't. Nah. They've had their turn. They can back the fuck out of here. Yeah? Yeah. I think we can all agree on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And this isn't even tech problems. This is just formatting and getting everyone to agree, getting a thing that we don't get to talk to agree with what we want. That's not even a tech problem.
It's technical, but not tech. As in technology. Ha ha ha.
All right, come on, we can do this. Moment of truth.
Fucking shoot me otherwise, because, you know.
Hooray! Yes! We are good!
Sweet Jesus.
You know, I thought I was good with voices.
Huh?
Where did this come from? What?
Just thinking about how I could almost always pick out an actor's voice when I'm watching a show. But
okay.
When it comes to people,
Okay,
I
picking
really
out
know.
voices. I thought you were talking about your own voice acting.
Nah. I was saying picking out voices, but when it comes to people I actually have known, I'm fucking clueless.
That's hilarious.
Not Not really. It sucks.
That is frustratingly hilarious.
Mm.
Suffering for the content, as
Exactly.
Hey, by the way,
discussed
good
this
good
one.
Enjoy
news.
your Schadenfreude.
By the way, good news, Miki.
Oh yeah.
With the exception of you being covered up by the PhatDog Studios logo on Twitter, this banner worked perfectly for Twitter.
You know, it fucking would cover my face. Nah, we're not touching that. Not today.
It sounds pretty touched.
Oh, also, Miki, we want to make sure that his hands are apart enough where we can actually put like rollerblades between it.
Yeah, right now I'm just.
And have it be legible. But yeah. Oh boy. Also, Dogger, yeah, that is pretty fucked up. Yeah, you know what, Miki? Question for you.
A fucking Enderman. What?
Question for you on this one. So, let's say you're working with someone, right? Like you're both working on the same project, right?
I don't like where this is going. I'm not very much of a team player with projects.
Both working on the same project for somebody else.
Yeah, you're both working on the same project for someone else. Like you're both
contract. Even less now.
Okay, right? And
okay,
so
then what's the actual problem?
All right, so here we go. So, and you are doing some editing, right? And you need, like a quick little like custom flap made or whatever.
Say you're not the amazing artist you are, and the other editor is, and you're like, hey, could you like just draw this mouth closed for me real quick?
Right? And you're both working on the same project. So it is both in your best interest to make sure this thing turns out as well as possible, because you're both being paid to do it, right?
Okay.
So would you expect them to help you and make that incredibly simple and easy edit?
So, there's two sides to this coin, is that if it is mutually beneficial and will not in any way affect either of us, that they're doing this. In fact, it would only increase our profitability. Then
Okay, well, let me say in this person, the person doing the drawing, you think the director should give them a little extra money because they're doing this extra work? Yeah, excellent, perfect. Do you think the other editor should?
Meaning, if you were asking this person to be like, hey, can you help me with this bit right here?
And they're asking you as their project, no.
Yeah. Doger just went through that.
Now, the other side of the question is, though, is that what the director asked for?
Director has no idea.
Well, no, the thing is, though, is they want flaps. They want the flaps to be made for this particular part.
Yeah, I reached out to him because I was all like, hey, your flaps look really good. I'm not great at art. Could you help? And he's all like, sure, if you throw me a couple bucks. And I was just like, you should ask the director about that.
Did they present an
then
issue
maybe I should have just brought it up.
Uh-oh. I think the stream died.
Oh, no.
No data. The stream will end shortly unless you restart it in your streaming software. Uh-oh.
Says that
Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video.
Somebody named Fiction Fan 98 just came in. Also, what's up?
Yeah.
They say hi.
Okay, so it's just fucking. So it's just YouTube being stupid.
Does anybody else?
Go figure.
I don't see that.
I mean,
say something, guys.
Hello.
Yep. Okay. No. Yeah. I can hear everything. So.
Yeah, I can hear us.
Oh, all right.
Hey, thank you, fanfiction.
Oh.
Thank you, fiction fan. Thanks, bud.
All right, dyslexia.
I love you for loving our videos.
I did go dyslexic there for a moment.
You sure did. It's okay. Can't be perfect, man. It would be too much. It would be a sin to be too perfect. Righto. So this is gonna have to come down a wee bit.
Oh, hey, cool,
Are
man. Have fun.
Is this supposed to be a reference to a meme? Because the hands remind me of.
It is, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The meme.
but what do the hands remind you of?
Yeah.
The meme.
What?
Which meme is that?
I don't know what it's called. Okay.
I believe
What is-
in you.
What does the meme normally convey?
Confusion.
No.
Right? No. I know it's a guy holding his hands up like that. He's got a weird smushed face going on.
Oh, you get a couple more tries before I tell you. This one.
Isn't it like a Keanu Reeves thing or something?
No.
Also, he's not wrong with how I've seen it used, but that usage is also not the original source. What do you do when something is bullshit and you need an explanation for it?
See, this does not help.
Aliens.
It was
Oh,
aliens.
okay, yeah, the aliens pyramid guy.
Aliens.
So it's just gonna be Iki as the aliens guy, but instead of aliens, it's rollerblades.
Yeah, how do you explain what the fuck is happening right now? Rollerblades.
Rollerblades.
Insert one word here that doesn't actually solve the problem, but is the answer.
Oh, and I'll send you the logo to put over his hands.
Okay. Very happy to hear that one's not on me to do. Right. Okay. Back to your theoretical but not so theoretical question is that
Not theoretical at all.
all right, so you asked this guy to make some slats because that's in line with what the director asked for, but did the director task both of you with the completion of that?
So he wants the project done quickly before the end of the month, so he split it up. I'm doing the odd scenes, the other person is doing the even scenes.
Okay, all right. And so the person's already having to do slats for the even scenes, I assume.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. I guess I can see where they would come from a standpoint of it was not the director's request to do slats for both even and odd. Technically speaking, the odds are within your jurisdiction. Now, that said, it doesn't make sense that you would do flaps that don't match across all scenes. So, realistically, it should have been within the director's predetermined decisions to direct the person that is either better at it or
Why wouldn't you
whatever.
share resources? Is what I don't understand. Is kind of where I'm at.
Well, because he'd have to create them. It's not something that he just happened to have, is it?
A lot of our editors do have custom flaps that they can just slap in pretty much anything. So that is a common practice.
Some have I don't have a specialized folder, but I do have just custom stuff all over the place on my computer. It's just he's worked on previous episodes before, so I thought you might have a sense of knowing of how to do it, color shading and all that stuff, making sure the skin color matches. I went back to my old way where I search the footage, see if I can't find a flap that works relatively well. I
And just
cut it out and change the lighting a little bit so it fits.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just
which that works. But
It-
I mean, if he
it
has
works,
to
but it-
make them, I could understand where he's coming from. But if he's already got these at his predisposal, and it truly is just a matter of sharing resources, then yeah, the dude's a dick.
I've worked with the person in question, and I know that when he did stuff for us, that was the case.
I mean, but you know what they say about assuming. Assuming makes an ass out of both me and you.
The fundamental answer is to immediately take it to the director and go, "Hey, this is what's going on. I think his flaps would be better. What do?" That is the answer amongst all answers. Immediately take this to the director and go, maybe he should be in charge of making flaps.
Well, agreed. Because
And then the director will monetize as needed.
Exactly.
So
I mean, that is my ultimate recommendation. Yes, but I think the reason why the question was raised is this ethically reasonable of what this guy said?
like, I think he should absolutely be like paid for the extra work. I don't think it should come
I don't
from
think it should either.
Well, not from you.
from me.
Yeah.
It should
and that's
come
not what
from
I'm
the
saying.
project source as a source funding as a whole. If the director decides that that's not something he wants to do, that's the director's decision. I have talked with the director, and when I mentioned that there were parts that just, didn't have flaps available, he told me, okay, well, go and do some inserting, which is what I'm doing.
The underscore
I realized
the underscore fundamental of all this is should I and not the director be paying for something on the project? No,
Which is
never.
an
Why?
absolute no,
That is
yeah.
weird. That is weird under any context that you can ever really think about.
Yeah.
Why is that specifically happening?
So now the question is here, specifically for back to the thumbnail here. So I definitely like the art that we're going, but I also want to make sure that the surrounding part of it is uniform. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Asha work on like a border for all of the rollerblade thumbnails, and then we'll just put the art in the center of the. What do you guys think of that?
I'm having trouble visualizing it.
So you know how like with Log Horizon we have the borders where it's you got menu in the top right and then the number of the episode, and Log Horizon in the bottom left, and then like a colored border.
Okay. Yeah,
that something like that, and then we just stick the custom art for the thumbnails in the open slot in the middle of the border. What do you think?
Okay.
Do we want actual serious anime eyes, or do we want?
No. I want you to recreate the meme as much as you can.
Genuinely, if you ask me, I think these eyes fit a lot better.
No,
Because
I
that
agree.
dude looks like he's stoned out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
I think
That's so
a
good.
point.
Yeah.
So just making an executive call right there.
Yeah, definitely. If you can recreate the dude's surroundings as well. Actually,
I had an idea.
You know what,
No. I had an idea. Let me see what you think about this.
I've already got ideas for the second and third episode thumbnails, by the way. Speaking of which, we're gonna be writing the second episode tomorrow. Fucking first episode isn't even out yet, and we're already working on the script of the second.
I mean, that's basically like it was when we made the original series.
That's true.
We cranked those episodes out like crazy.
That is true, yeah. But a significant less amount of work went into them.
True.
I need somebody to find me a resource.
Darkon.
Play again.
Where's your chat? There you are.
Hey, Elias, thanks for joining us, bud. I don't know what the what's the SCP-07? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Find me a front-on picture. Yeah, but I don't. You're vague enough that I actually don't know which you are referring to. Oh no, not that part. Name of series. Ah. Oh, I would have. Anthony would be better for that. I would have no clue where to even start.
Well, damn it. It would be in like the.
I am the one here that knows nothing about that particular franchise. I had a feeling that's what it was, which is why I needed to alert you to that right away. But knowing how much Anthony's seen it, he'll probably be able to find one.
Okay.
Close, don't say.
Then.
Yeah, basically a bunch. I have a bunch of like relatable memes to what I have planned for each episode. That's gonna be the thumbnails. Oh, okay. I'm not sure that exists, but I'll see what I can find.
What?
I would think we would find it most likely. It's
going to be in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely going to be in the first episode. So give me a moment. I'll take a look.
As long as it's a fairly simple edit, if I gotta edit somebody's face out of somewhere, I can do that. What should he be wearing in this? Excuse me. Find the scene first, because I still have to work on the hair anyways. Oh, shit. Okay. Man, this kid's hair. It's like super fluffy.
Motherfucker.
Yo, you don't say.
No, I don't. Never do.
Well, while I'm trying to find it, I found what he's wearing. So, go. There's that.
That's a positive.
Okay. All right. I think I might have found one that might work.
Well, send it to me. I'll be the one to decide that.
Nope, that won't work because you can't tell. So, like, the problem with all of the shots of that closet, it's from a perspective like that. It's looking from the actual like shelves outward, and then anything on the inside, it doesn't. It's from an aerial view or a too low to the ground to really see what you're looking at view. But I might actually have something from a different episode where there's a bunch of AT parts. In fact, it'll be at Java's shop. So give me a moment while I find that.
Yeah, let me, for expedience sake, leverage pre-existing assets here.
Yeah, it's all good. Fucking perks of having watched this show fucking religiously.
That is why I was like, you should definitely send that off to him.
Bleh. Well, I was gonna surprise him with my genius.
I had a feeling, which is why you went to me. I was about to say, I tried to be like, how do I say if you don't want to tell him, get Doger? But any phrasing of that would immediately set him off. So it was not happening.
No. Wise decisions were wise.
I'm confused.
Nah, it's okay. Stay confused. It's better that way.
God, I'm so excited to write the next episode. Like, you guys have no idea.
I'm excited to show people what I'm working and doing.
Never gonna have a
participating?
chance to play Halo this week. There's
No.
so much to do. Like, I've been editing all week. There's writing tomorrow. There's PDW on Thursday. Probably more editing on Friday.
Woe is the life of a worker.
Oh no.
That sounded like it was sarcastic. It was not. I feel your plight, sir. It's been basically nonstop busy and torturous. And between the problems with my apartment and just how busy we've been at work,
Yeah.
not so
I mean,
exciting.
I literally just finished a project and I'm just back on another one. So it's just really nonstop.
There we go. Ah, I got one.
It's fine.
Proud.
Money in my pocket.
More money, exactly. Think about it positively.
Yeah, mo money, mo problems, though.
What?
Basically.
I
Mo money, mo problems.
no.
All right, I think I.
No.
It doesn't work
Yeah,
that way.
Yeah, you got more problems with more money. You just give me the money. It's fine.
There.
I'll make those problems go away. It's good.
Does that work?
Yeah, probably.
I could probably find more.
Why does this sound like the fucking Home Depot opening? That's what this song sounds like to me.
Oh,
What?
no opening.
So, all right, so actually,
so
you know, So, actually, I want to talk to you. I want to talk about a decision that we kind of came to about how we're going to write a certain character.
Oh.
So.
Are you saying talk to me? You
Yes. The stream in general. Like, we're gonna talk about this.
Okay.
So, for like the three of you who have seen our original Rollerblade or Roller Skates abridged, the butt of the joke. And the guy that we just dumped on constantly whenever possible was Onigiri.
Oh yeah, he was the duck.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's all laugh at the duck.
Yep. That. Oh my God. That's bringing me back.
I voiced it, man. I know.
Yeah. So. And that was just like, it was the easy thing to do. He was the ugliest character there. The dude literally looks like a fucking living rice ball, hence his name.
Weird.
And we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do with his character now that felt not like a cop-out, something that would actually be worth it, and well, we decided that he's going to be. How did you word it, Doger? When I brought it up initially, the way you worded it was beautiful, like exactly right.
Shoot.
Where?
How did I word that?
He's. Whereas
it was along the lines of like a normal guy, but it was a little more detailed than that.
Yeah. So in the original, everyone bagged on him. In the new version, he's gonna kind of just bag on himself because he has serious confidence issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We were like he was gonna bag on himself, and the entire time, all his friends, all the other Storm Riders in the group in Kogurasumaru.
Kogo Rasumaru.
Kogo Rasumaru. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
they
make
were
it
all gonna be
wholesome.
like, yeah, they were gonna be like, no, buddy, you got this. We believe in you. And
Like
it's gonna
like
be
like unironically.
yeah, unironically, they want their friend to succeed, and he's just like, nah, guys, look at me, look at these rolls. He grabs his belly, shakes it.
Fucking dad.
But yeah, so like he's gonna be the most down to earth, average Joe kind of guy. That's how we're gonna write him. And he is going to have the serious confidence issues that pretty much everyone has at some point in their life. But like instead of his friends, I almost said fans, instead of his friends, getting on the bandwagon and treating him like shit like everyone else does, they're gonna try and raise him up. Be like, nah, man, we are gonna treat you like the king you are, man. You do you, fam. We got you. And it's just gonna be wholesome. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like
Yeah,
it.
every chance, every scene he's in, it's gonna end up being like he says something disheartening or depressing about himself, and all his friends are like, "No, man, no, you're cool. Let's go hang out.
Get off that shit.
Yeah, they're like, "No, we're your friends. We're gonna make you feel better."
Why is this
And every one of those scenes is just gonna be a moment that we're gonna make the fans be like, "Oh, that was wholesome."
No. We're not playing it for laughs. That's what we
There
are.
is no joke. That is the difference.
I meant that unironically.
Yeah, like that was what we
It was actually wholesome.
that is what we did originally. Was he was the fat guy and we made fun of him for that. That was the thing. It was like, we need a fat ass. Well, a fatter fat ass. Like that was it was stupid. It was low hanging fruit, and it just wasn't very good.
It was the comedy at the time. That is not what's funny anymore.
Yeah.
We were young. Fuck, we were just getting out of high school, weren't we?
Yeah. I was either just about to graduate or had just graduated.
I'm
Dude,
pretty sure
remember
you had
putting
just graduated, but me and Darkon were still in our last year.
putting 6 dozen eggs in a bowl, mixing them out, and having a dick come out of it was the funniest thing in the world. That was just the humor back then.
Dude, we threw a goddamn purple dildo at Bucha, and he basically killed the guy who did.
Yes,
That
was that. What? You remember that?
I remember.
The first time you and I were on the floor because we ran out of oxygen because we were laughing so hard, and now I'm just like, why was this funny? Like, sure, unexpected result, funny, but okay.
I mean,
It's a dick.
legitimately unexpected penis is always funny.
Yep. But like, okay, was that it? Yes, that was it.
That's the joke. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Anyway, so now it is. He's a much more down to earth human character.
The guy in the show is waiting for the joke, and the joke doesn't happen.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that he has confidence issues. He has body positivity issues. He deals with that with his own self-deprecating humor. That I know several people like that. I live with one of them.
I'm kind of interested in wondering what we're gonna end up doing come the episode when he's got 2 girls hanging on both his arms. Like, how are we gonna work around that?
2 girls.
That's the capstone. That's the capstone of I have confidence now. Look at my confidence.
Well, 2 girls. What the fuck are you mean 1 girl?
Is it 1?
It's 1, and she's the chubby chaser, right?
The girl in the pink bikini.
Yeah. She ends up dumping him for Bucha, and then dumping Bucha for some ginormous fucking sumo wrestler.
Oh, okay. So in other words, that was him getting confidence, and then real life unfortunate things happen, and then back in the no confidence he goes. Welcome. That's very real life.
Yeah.
That happens.
You see Shadow Reaper's message? That is pretty good.
What? No, I didn't see Shadow Reaper. Hold up. What the fuck? Why is chat not updating for me?
Oh,
there we go. There it is. Okay. Holds gun to Onigiri's brain. Heard your Yeah, no, that's exactly right. Yeah. Straight up. And so it's gonna be it's gonna be a balancing act because it needs to be entertaining while still nailing home the fact that there is no joke. But it's definitely gonna be a challenge to write, but it's a challenge that I'm looking forward to.
You know, it'd be funny.
Hmm.
That episode where he is just like this girl. She's a chubby chaser. She's with him for a day before he gets dumped for Bucha, and also like another day before Bucha gets dumped.
I think Bucha had 6 hours.
6 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, even less time. So she's just on a mission. So during her mission, he gets headstrong or something like that. Just a tiny little bit of like attention from a girl has suddenly make him overconfident, and then he needs to brought back down to earth that episode. You do something like that.
Well, like I was thinking about that. Another thing that I was thinking about, as this is something that's very real and I've seen happen, where dudes with like severe confidence issues find it impossible to believe that someone would find them attractive.
Oh, so you think he's just in denial about it?
Yeah, that he's kind of the self-sabotaging type. Is kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, the whole prophecy coming true and all.
Yeah, the self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
self-fulfilling.
If you have a bad attitude, you will make decisions that will propagate a bad attitude.
Yeah, so the antithesis of it, like when he finally comes into his own and conquers his confidence issues, is actually going to be when he fights the Gorgon bitch from Behemoth. Because if you recall, he even gets that religious imagery where he looks like a fucking Buddha.
Right.
So we can use that as sort of like his enlightenment. And so that was kind of like when I was planning on having that be like, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. I am worth it.
You know what? I am pretty worth it. I am cool. My friends are right.
Yeah, like the Gorgon
L'Oreal Paris, cause you're worth it.
The Gorgon
Perfect
chick is
entrance.
Hi.
the Gorgon chick.
Get
HR.
another beer.
The Gorgon chick is gonna be like super tearing him down. Like she is gonna be the most savage fucking bitch. Doesn't do it justice. She's gonna be a cunt to him.
Oh yeah, she's gonna just almost 90% of her dialogue towards him are gonna be insults.
Oh, absolutely. And like, you know, and he's gonna have little flashbacks to like, because that's gonna be like the almost finale. Like there's gonna be 1 or 2 things after that will be the finale. So like he's gonna be having little flashbacks to like little pep talks that that his friends have given him throughout the series, and he's gonna have that he's gonna have that enlightenment. And then and I'm suiting like, so that's a relatively new development, like straight up new. Like that is it no older than a week that we've kind of come up with this idea. And
he gets his own anime protagonist moment. It's
yeah, all of these characters are going to be super well rounded. Also, hi Positive Thumb Gaming, thanks for joining us, bud.
Yo, if I knew we were going to be getting that spicy in here, I would have brought milk.
Positive Thumb.
Yeah. You know, and the thing is...
Also, I am in no way sponsored by Insomnia Cookies, but this new peppermint chocolate chunk flavor is amazing.
So, spicy chocolate?
Wait. Peppermint.
Spicy chocolate carbs.
Yep.
See, I hate mint chocolate chip or peppermint chocolate or anything like that. Like, peppermint and mint do not belong in anything outside of breath mints and toothpaste. Fucking fight me.
I guess we have something to fight about. Shit. I love peppermint chocolate.
Ugh.
I've had peppermint chocolate that tastes like toothpaste and it made me want to vomit. I've had peppermint chocolate that tasted amazing and nothing like toothpaste, and instead it was the same thing as the other thing, and it was not.
Agreed. There are
for this. It tastes
some
more
are terrible,
like
some are not.
for this, it's more like they smashed bits of candy cane in here.
Also, I wouldn't say that I'm like nuts for it. I'll eat it. I remember last year I got like 3 huge boxes of these like peppermint chocolate cookies, and I couldn't even get through the first box. There's just so many damn cookies. See, I like peppermint. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, actually.
How dare!
So,
I can only eat so much chocolate.
but speaking of characters, like,
Yes, we are here to spread the ways of readerism. Cookies!
You better like before you leave.
Bye, Positive Thumb Gaming.
See ya, bud.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by.
Oh no, he says JK.
Oh, okay.
Well, how could you...
Well, welcome back.
Well, welcome back.
But yeah, no, like, seriously though, guys, air gear is 100%, like, at the end of the day, air gear was, you know how everyone's gateway, basically everyone's anime gateway drug was either Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not mine. Mine was Attack on Titan.
Sure.
That's a
You're
good one.
late
That's a
to the
good one
party.
to have.
Yeah. So when people say the gateway drug, they're almost always talking about like it's pot, and then the implication being that's your gateway, and then it's gonna open you up to the hardcore shit. Well, Dragon Ball Z was my gateway drug. It was my pot. Air Gear was my meth.
Huh.
That's interesting. I kind of want to just ask people. So, what was your introduction to anime? Was it shonen, or was it Magical Girl? Mine was
Shonen.
Mine was Magical Girl.
Wait a minute.
Good old
What?
Deke.
Attack on Titan is shonen?
It was
Yeah.
kind of both at the same time, but then anything other than the magical girl got banned. So.
It's also political mystery.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Attack on Titan's great.
Yeah.
So
The first anime I ever saw was Ponyo, and I didn't get it.
Woo, hold on now there. Pump your brakes, sweet cakes, because let me
said
tell you
Pokemon
right
shonen.
now that Hayao Miyazaki is not anime.
It's its own thing. It's
He
animation.
he avidly has advertised that
Yeah.
this is not anime.
Yeah, no, it's
So I guess my first anime truly was Attack on Titan.
there you go then.
I think the thing that intrigued me about it was the transformations.
Yeah, it was pretty
yeah.
cool. And I
That's,
will say, apologies, Hayao Miyazaki.
But you
is
got
my
a lot to
hero,
catch up on.
and
You
my
need to watch
fan.
you some Naruto.
So we started watching Naruto, but yeah, no, I get touchy with Miyazaki, and that's coming from a fucking manga artist. So, you know, hopefully no offense taken, but I know that he's so very adamant about people understanding that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
Positive Thumb Gaming. Attack on Titan is a good anime to start with. Although I will say this,
It is.
don't at me.
Don't
I started with season 2 instead of season 1.
Nani?
Why?
Any
Because I
particular
watched
reason?
the abridged series first.
Oh,
Wait, is it the one with the "Please don't kill me, please"?
Yes.
Hey, all right, a woman of culture. There we go.
Yeah.
Please don't kill me, please.
Dude,
we
fucking-
don't wanna
I really
die.
don't wanna die.
Yeah, Scott is best Levi. Fight me.
Yes.
It's his job on that is just amazing.
Oh my god,
I
it's
mean,
so good.
the moment I heard that he was playing Levi, I'm just like, he's amazing.
Sign me the fuck up, right? Fucking.
Yeah.
I want him in some like original production shit.
Oh my god.
The closest thing that he was in the show, actually was in the movie Hells. And that was dubbed by a bunch of people at Soundcated Studios.
Well, he will be auditioning for Czech characters. I know that. So.
Yes! That's awesome.
Yep.
He's got a hell of a dramatic voice, I tell you.
Oh my god.
He has
no.
a huge range.
Yeah, I'm really hoping to get Nick as well, but like he's
Yes,
like, Scott's
please.
the only one that I get to talk to on like a semi-regular basis. Fucking
Mhm.
Taka is like he's on my friends list, but he's like like he never replies, which apparently is like normal. So,
No, I've
Somebody
I've
who's
had
got a
that.
busy schedule.
but
no, yeah. Fun
so-
fact, I actually. Oh, sorry. You go.
No. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I've had that problem with people before. For those of you who do not know, I am a journalism major and I run the Jewish student newspaper on my campus. Or I'm the news editor for the Jewish newspaper on my campus. And the editor-in-chief is not very good at replying. And for some reason, the only time that he would reply was when we pretty much told him off or insulted him. Like, I said to him, hey, if we don't publish this article, this person who is part of our staff is going to get pissed. And then he said that is completely inappropriate language. And then I apologized to him, and he did it right back after that. Then, when someone else said, since our editor-in-chief is AWOL right now, he pretty much responded back to that and said that kind of language is unprofessional. And when she wrote back to him, he didn't respond.
I'd basically be like, okay, well, you only responding when we put you in a negative light is unprofessional.
And he said that to her in a public chat room for all of the copy editors to see it. She was a copy editor.
Yeah, this guy could just fuck right off.
So we ended up going to the people at the top saying, hey, these are our problems with our editor-in-chief. And we did say if worse comes to worse, he should be gotten rid of as the editor-in-chief. And they said, we don't want it to come to that, but if that does happen, we will need to change some things. So at first they're just telling us to take things a bit slowly. I'm doing most of the story publishing right now, but who knows what will happen if he will stay editor-in-chief? I literally don't know, because his communication skills are not the best.
Punch him square in the taint.
I'm only the news editor. He's the editor-in-chief. I don't want to do that.
You assert your dominance by punching him in the taint.
And then T-pose.
And then, yes. Whilst dabbing.
You can't. Can you T-pose while dabbing? Is that physically possible?
I don't
actually.
I don't actually.
See, okay, where is the taint? Is it around that area for Ben?
Yes.
The taint is the grundle.
Technically, a
okay,
is the default
that is what I thought.
Of the skeleton. So if your default position is a dab, you can do both at the same time.
But yeah, but the thing is though, is like the threat of like I'm going to punch you in the taint, like the implications of what you would have to do to accomplish that is just so much extra. It's like saying I'm gonna spit in your waifu's Denny's.
That's disrespectful.
That's a good one.
The only reason I know about that term is because of I'm just gonna promote a different abridged series right now.
Taint or grundle?
JoJo Golden Wind abridged by Blood Yokai Studios. And one of the jokes that they have is Golden Experience punches several people in the taint.
Is that Cody's new one?
No.
No, that is from someone named Gears of the Dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, it's just such a you just like you can kick him in the balls, you can punch someone in the tit, you can punch him in the face, but getting them
you said it. Oh my
getting them in a position to actually and successfully punch someone in the taint.
That requires some setup.
It requires setup. You have to commit and go above and beyond. And when you think about it, it's just like, it'll fuck with your head if you think about what you have to go through to successfully pull that off.
Like, not only do they gotta be like elevated higher than you, but you gotta like get up there. And it's hard because you got. I would imagine
you got
to
bits
be
in
on
the
a
way.
platform. They gotta be on a platform of some kind.
Yep.
That or you have to find a way to Johnny Cage them.
Yeah.
Do the splits, get down to the right height, kabam!
Yeah!
Johnny Cage punches you in the taint. That's been a thing since arcade games.
Yes. Perfect.
Woo!
Do the split.
Meanwhile, Tony's talking about groins. Yeah.
I am talking about specifically the grundle.
All right, Tony, what do you think?
You just love calling it that.
All right,
Ooh.
I definitely like it. I'm trying to figure out if
So you don't love it then?
well no because I'm
Oh.
trying to figure out how it's gonna play with like the border. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So let's see.
Hey, Robert, it's going good.
So
Finally.
because we're gonna have we're gonna have rollerblades, probably like in the bottom left as well.
Because it's
So-
rollerblades. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
You mean like the little icon, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll have a different thumbnail for the first episode than like the rest. So,
The fuck is down there? Oh.
can we make him bigger? Like the overall thing with just him and the rollerblades thing bigger?
Inflate him.
Yeah, so that he takes up more space.
The only thing that I
No, I am not drunk, Robert. I am very much sober.
Yeah, let's move him to the left so he's more center as well.
Drunk anyone?
But moving him to the left makes him fall out of line with the meme.
I know our artist.
Oh,
has
does
had
it?
A few beers.
Yeah, 'cause if
maybe
you
took
look at
one.
the-
Thumb, how dare you butcher that song? It's hooked on a feeling, not drunk on a feeling.
Hey, that's me.
All right, say again, Miki.
See, if you look at the original meme template, you see?
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, well
But
then
we
just a
can
heads
make
up.
him. We can make him bigger.
All right, let's definitely make him bigger then, so that it's
How do I
he
wanna
take.
roll with this? Okay, I think I know how I want to do this.
But anyway, what I was saying earlier, in regards to bringing up, how air gear was effectively my meth. The Air Gear is one of my all-time favorite animes. It's up there.
So giving space with the border, this is about as big as he can get.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So Air Gear was actually one of the very first anime that I had considered abridging. Prince of Tennis ended up winning out. And the reason that was the case was because I didn't feel confident in my writing at the time that I felt like I could do Air Gear justice. And so we ended up doing Prince of Tennis, or rather,
I came along.
yeah, I ended up doing Prince of Tennis. I actually edited it. It was awful. It's terrible. It's ugh. I don't even want to think about it. Anyway. Oh, and all right, hold up, actually, and bless little Karibo Martin's heart, because I sent him the Prince of Tennis abridged, and I said, hey, me and my friends, we just finished making this. I'd love to get your opinion. What do you think? And bless his heart, he goes, well, it looks like you guys had a lot of fun making it.
Ooh.
Bless his heart, because it was fucking awful. It absolutely was, and I guarantee you he thought it was awful. But, he didn't want to... Yeah.
That was just like, oh, wow, this is what I've created. I've just created an entire thing that people can dick around with for any reason. This is just a hobby now.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And the thing is, like, the way I look at it, when I watch any abridged series out there, bad or good, it comes from a place of love and fun, and the people who work on these abridged projects generally have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just anyway. So then we eventually tried our hand at Air Gear. Eventually, Doger and I, and it has its following. It was one of those things where it was certainly more unfiltered Tony than it really had any right to be.
This phrase has been mentioned so many times in my life.
It wasn't quite Bleach levels of unfiltered Tony, but it was definitely above the recommended mount.
I still have that file.
Don't you fucking dare.
Please don't send it, please.
We don't want to die. And if you do not
Don't
send
wanna
it,
die,
we
because
will
I'll kill
make
you.
you
Just send
lots
it,
of
you fucker.
pies.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Darkon was in that too.
Oh.
In fact,
Oh.
he was I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't remember his what character he voiced. I don't remember the dude's name, but he's one of like Ichigo's like school friends, the black-haired dude that is sleeping with all the
Yeah.
Dude, he was sleeping with cougars, man. Like that.
Woo.
That's canon. The character you voiced, he was getting around, man. I just like
Connor was in that.
that's true.
Unfiltered Tony is definitely a mood, Shadow says.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, fucking Connor voiced Grimjow.
Who was the really smiley guy? The blonde hair with
That
smiley guy.
was Royce.
That was Royce?
Yeah, that was Royce.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy shit, that was good.
I know, right? He
That's, like hands down, that's probably my favorite performance in that whole one-shot thingy.
yeah.
I didn't realize that was Royce. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was right. He did such a good job. Anyway, so we tried our hand at the air gear thing, and we got 4 episodes done. And it's not. I don't hate it. I mean, I hate the first episode. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely despise the first episode. Because we
You
tried.
you wanna watch a series that's not that great but we still love? Go watch Wind Waker.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that shit.
So air gear, specifically rollerblades or roller skates. Sorry, because that's what it was called. It was called roller skates, not blades. Yeah.
That is true. There are completely different things.
Yep. So we called the original air gear abridged roller skates abridged.
Mhm.
And it was there are still some funny jokes that I look back at fondly, which is why this is a reboot of the series. There are certain character flaws and personalities that are staying. There are certain jokes that are staying. In fact, there's 2 jokes that we're paying homage to in the first episode.
They're not exactly staying. We're making jokes of the jokes.
Yes.
So if you're a fan of if you've seen the original, you should get a little giggle.
Yeah. And it's just like looking back at what we did, like, you know, we did the best that we could at the time. We weren't very good. When you get right down to it, we weren't very good. But, you know, we were also pretty inexperienced. So that's what I'm going to chalk it up to. With that said, however, what we are doing now with this, I feel so much more confident that it's going to turn out well, and that it's just I'm really excited for you guys to experience what is effectively a love letter to air gear with us. And we're going to give it a more satisfying ending than the anime actually did. So, something to look forward to.
Nice.
Well, I mean, the anime
didn't give it an end.
it didn't finish.
Yeah.
That
So,
was the problem of a lot of things back in the day.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, such as the fate of a lot of older anime. But the interesting thing is like how you were saying that you weren't exactly confident in your writing abilities and to be able to do it justice.
Well, it didn't help because, like, I actually did write an initial script, and the people that I was working with at the time, Kenpo and Angel Elric, told me that it was bad. It was a bad script. And they were right, but it just sort of shattered my confidence, and I just shelved it.
Ah,
So, yeah. Funnily enough, I don't know what Elric's up to, but Kenpo is actually either a roommate
Eyebrows.
or he does need eyebrows, yeah. But Kenpo is, I don't remember if he is a roommate or a neighbor of Megami. But they're good friends. I guarantee he does not remember me, but it is, you know.
yeah.
But Kenpo, he he was my first exposure to Bleach Abridged. You know, he was the de facto Bleach Abridged guy back in the day. Like, he was the first. But anyway, sorry. Please continue, Doug. I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just saying, it's so much time later, and now after so many other projects, I think your writing has gotten significantly better. So you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially because, like, you know, the confidence in my writing, that's actually a pretty recent development, believe it or not. And by recent, I mean One Piece. Because it wasn't until we finished, or that you know, we started, you know, really getting into the meat and potatoes of Alabasta Abridged, that I really found my stride, you know, my writing style and how I liked to tell stories. It was sort of, up until that point, it was sort of borrowing different tropes and ideas and writing styles from other writers that I looked up to. I didn't really have my own identity. And it wasn't until One Piece that I really kind of found that. And since then, I've been excited to write. Before that, I looked at writing as more of like a chore, something that I needed to do to improve. Now it's like, fuck, I cannot wait to start. And I'm still improving. I just don't. It's a complete paradigm shift.
Well, the also major difference is I don't think you've ever had like written something alone in a long time. Like, it's always been.
I mean, I'm writing Win or Die alone, for what that's worth, but
yes.
it's not abridged. So
yes, that true. When it comes to comedy,
there
for the most part, you write with other people, but like even Check, it's with Darkon.
Yep.
So like, it seems that you just work better when you have somebody to bounce ideas off of.
Oh yeah, and I actually, like, Cody is one of the people that I've been bouncing a lot of ideas off of for Win or Die, but like at the end of the day, I'm still doing the writing for that. But I'm just like, not like, hey, what do you think of this character motivation? And he's like, yeah, no, that makes sense. I go, awesome, thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, Cody's a great guy to have in the call when you're scripting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
What's IBO?
Very much so.
I think it's
Iron-Blooded Orphans, I think.
Oh!
Ooh,
Like, we'll sue Gundam, Iron-Blooded Orphans.
If we
Iron Blood was
It's
good.
a Gundam. It's a Gundam, right?
Yeah,
It's a Gundam.
If we were to do that, it would most likely be a one-shot.
Yeah, and if we did Gundam, Dargon would be on the project. I don't think we could. I don't think we could tell him no, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, matching the art style of another artist.
I remember we were shitting around. I forget who though, with an idea of Seed Abridged. I forget who was trying to spearhead that.
I genuinely do not. It might have been Richie back in the day.
No, Richie was not around yet.
Hey,
No, that was Gundam Wing.
I know the only
There was
one that I had-
Gundam. The talks about Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed kind of happened simultaneously. I remember that, but I don't remember who.
The only one I really had interest in abridging was G Gundam.
Yes,
G Gundam was very much taken by the other guy, and we didn't want to step on his toes.
Yeah, exactly.
G Gundam was specifically that was Taka.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
That's all
best joke ever. Yeah, awesome. My Gundam has arrived. Breaks bottle. Oh! That
Oh my
is
God, I
funny
love
to
that.
this day. It's like, what did you think was going to happen? You broke glass in your hand, idiot.
He just squeezed a bottle, and now your hand is just
Oh,
punctured. And he just
that
destroys
was the entire, like, I've used that to explain what abridging is to this day. On what do you do? It's just like an in-person review where we make fun of the things that should not be occurring. This you don't break a glass in your hand and walk away fine. That's not how that works.
Unless you're a
then he
superhero,
doesn't.
that does not work.
But Shadow, to answer your question, yes, there will be more writing streams for Win or Die. I have just been bullshit busy and have not had time to sit down and write.
Mood.
Yes.
I
It's
had
a mood
to
for
share this
all of us.
implement.
Plus, the time that I have had to sit down and write, I've either done abridged work or check work. So it's just there's been priorities.
Of which I do need. Oh, I have tomorrow off again because snow, crazy snow.
There you
That's
go.
how much snow. I highly not recommend what I request. We have a sit down because I showed you the one half of the art style. I haven't shown you the other half that we have to decide which direction we're going with.
All right. Well, I will be on the road the majority of the day, so we can talk.
Well, if I send you images, you're not going to be. You can take a quick look see at
Yeah,
what it is.
I can do that.
That and I can describe like front facing versus the side version that BlazBlue did.
Yeah,
like you'd
well,
understand that.
Basically, then the only thing that I ask is don't sleep in too much, because, you know.
Mhm. Oh no, I had my super sleep today, and now that I'm having another day off, I'm gonna go insane if I sleep again like that.
Oh my god, I just like fucking A, man. I am so excited for you guys to see episode 1 and
Yeah.
fucking
God, it's also so good because a week or two ago, we came up with effectively, genuinely, finally, the finalized version of. But how did all this shit start? Well, there was this thing, you see. All right, but how did the thing work? We hand waved it. We tried as much as possible to not explain anything, and now we have a very specific thing on how this thing fucked up the human body and made you die. That sounds like holy shit. Why are you excited about that? Because everything makes sense now and is explained in detail. The detail you didn't know you wanted.
yeah.
I'm so happy that we now have an actual medical reason why things occurred.
Yep. Things are we had
Are we
something
talking
planned.
about check now?
Yes, check.
Okay, alright. There you go.
Yeah.
Segue.
If Darkon starts getting incredibly passionate, it's probably Chad.
It's check.
we had something
Valid.
planned. We had something planned to happen to a certain character. We didn't know, medically and scientifically speaking, how or why it was going to happen. We
Yeah.
now know
To quite a few characters. Both
Yeah.
characters in the backstory and characters in the present later.
Yeah.
But it was also very hand-waved on, it has to happen because it makes a story function, but we're not doctors and we were not gonna, like, explain something that we didn't know, and we were just gonna, like, it works. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid, Fox Die, it works, shut up.
This
And
reminds me-
Now we have a very terrifyingly real explanation on what's happening.
Tony, this reminds me of when we found out what an atavism
Atavism.
was.
Yeah. The atavism. Oh, God, that was so cool. So, for those of you who don't know, an atavism is a medical term where someone starts displaying traits of a remote ancestor due to outside stimuli. And in extreme cases, they can actually develop a split personality of said ancestor. It's fucking bizarre and cool, and God, I love science.
Yeah. And it's not the personality that comes out isn't necessarily exact to a T the ancestor. But we were like, fuck it, we're gonna roll with it, and Wind Waker Abridged was born.
Yep, that
Yeah.
because up until that point, no one had did a Wind Waker because Wind Waker Link is on his lonesome the majority of the time. There isn't like a fairy that he can just pull up and be like, "Yo, witty dialogue."
Yeah.
Or it,
No back and forth banter.
yeah,
And the boat is with you for only so much of the game.
Yeah.
It would be like doing a Metroid abridged. It's just Samus not talking.
Yeah.
Done.
and God, that looks so good, Miki.
Oh, hey, thanks.
hmm
And
I'm getting
so
Gorillas vibes from it.
a little bit, yeah. He does kind of look like that guy from Gorillas. That's funny.
I just did the hair.
Oh, by the way, the left glove is skin colored.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And so no one had done a Wind Waker bridge up until that point, and that was my theory as to why. And I came up with a way that we could do it. And it brought in the previously done Ocarina of Time abridged that Dogger had done previously. And that was, dude, let's science this shit. Fucking Adam is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was.
And everyone's like, you made that word up. And then they do 2 seconds of Google. Holy shit, I learned something today. What?
Yeah. And fucking Wind Waker Link gets Ocarina of Time Link in his head, and shenanigans ensue.
Excuse me? Can you not?
What the fuck? Why does he have a gun?
What?
Sorry, Blue Mage Quest. I was gun. Suddenly gun. I was startled. I apologize.
Robert also wants you to turn your volume up, Miki.
Me? Oh, my voice volume or my music volume? Please specify.
And I'm holding out my gun.
I don't know yet.
And then he just annihilates him with Blue Mage.
But yeah, no, that was another fun little breakthrough thing, and then like to extend it even further at one episode because of Tingle's intervention, voice, Miki.
I gotta figure out how to do that.
And then because of Tingle's meddling, fucking we were able to bring in Xana Uzumaki's Link for an episode.
Yeah, that was a nice little cameo thing.
And we even got Tobberpaw. Like, dude, we got Adamless Lapdog, Tobberpaw, and Xana. The only Zelda abridger we didn't get was Big T.
How about now?
Which we got Big T to voice us for other things, so it's not the worst.
I know, but like, man, we got every single Zelda abridger at one point except him, and we couldn't complete the collection.
Is it better now? Can you hear me better now? I don't.
That's
know.
why you needed to equip the gold ring to get better drop rate.
Oh, fuck off.
It is, your volume is a bit quieter than the rest of us.
Well, I need to do a replacement of like everything that's in my office, but let me think.
You know another thing that I really liked that we did that we have not been able to do since? The behind the booth episode.
Those were really interesting.
Those would be like, but the thing is, we have so many actors now that it would be a logistics nightmare.
Oh my god.
How about now?
Couldn't imagine.
Hopefully it's
Like,
better now. I don't know.
It would be an absolute fucking logistics nightmare.
Not.
It's not better.
No, I don't know what to tell you. Can you like turn the rest of us down comparatively?
I turned my mic aux all the way up, and I turned the desktop audio a little bit down.
That should help. But yeah, like, dude, and the other thing though is that, like, you know, you also have to ask how many actors would be willing to do that on camera as well.
Yep.
You
know.
son of a fucking. That's better.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
equalized
back in the day, like, dude, there was 4 actors. There were 4 actors for that entire episode. Me, you, Xana, Topperpaw. That was
I was gonna say, for when it came to episodes of Wind Waker, usually it was Link, Link, and probably like 2 or 3 other characters that they interacted with that episode.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I swear to fucking god. I
So
will kill
at
your
most
hand.
we had like 5 characters in an episode.
Whereas with, like, you know, just fucking hold up, just say, so with Air Gear, we have how many characters we have in Air Gear? Hold up, I'm gonna pull this shit up. Give me just a set. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have 19 characters in the first episode of Air Gear, and that's not even to say the extras. So if you want to count the extras, that's
You know what?
20.
Fuck it. You want red fingers? fine. Fuck you.
That's a lot of people's.
That's
Yeah.
implications that are not on my hands.
Like, don't get me wrong, I would absolutely love to do another like behind the booth episode, but like it would have to be very specifically an episode with very few people. Like by necessity.
Fuck you. Alright. I'm good now.
I do not know what that is, Robert.
Arns Nova Archipelago of Blue Steel. It sounds familiar.
It's Arpeggio.
Arpeggio?
Arpeggio. Technically, I think it's an arpeggio. If you're saying
Arpeggio
it properly,
sounds
rather
like
than
a
an
D&D
archipelago.
monster.
But by the way, Miki, so I got a door installed for my office, and I have run into it at least twice now.
You didn't have a door before?
Nope. There was not a door for my office space. It was just I just put like a curtain up so that like I wouldn't get like glare, and but
Fascinating.
He's gotten up and turned around and forgot he's had a door installed and just BAM!
Yep.
That's
Yo-
okay. We just installed a new bed frame today because like I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should tell people what happened while I'm moving because although it's really not a very delightful experience. Again, we kind of lead back to the archaic form of comedy in which one's suffering is somehow amusing. Upon my moving, I will at least, I guess, say one of the things that happened is that we set up our bed frame. It was a nice, like, espresso wood bed frame, heavy duty, like 70-pound bed frame. Really nice bed frame.
Espresso? Coffee?
Yeah,
Coffee bed?
it's the brown. It's a type of brown wood finish. Yeah.
Real quick, Miki, before I forget, I've been meaning to say this all stream, but I keep forgetting. You have fans on the Air Gear subreddit, by the way.
Me?
You.
Oh, you
Me?
wouldn't believe it.
You.
We've been posting your art, and they've been going nuts.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You
Mind
didn't tell her?
Oh,
Mind you,
Oh!
here's the thing, Miki. The Air Gear community doesn't get a whole lot of fan art. And when good fan art suddenly comes out of nowhere, they go nuts.
Oh,
You're just like hype, like they're just been going ballistic.
Yeah, they people are like, oh my god, is a new show coming out? What's this?
What the
Oh,
fuck? You didn't tell
gotta
her
be
what is
kidding
wrong with
me.
you?
No, they don't actually think Bauer is their art. That's
Oh,
oh.
I'm assuming they think that you found out that there's a new show and that you decided to make fan art because there's a new show coming out.
Ah,
Technically, it's true, but it's abridged.
still, we can use this.
We have.
Yeah. So
We can use. I can work with
I
that.
have been posting progress of your art in the Air Gear subreddit as we've been getting it done.
Oh my
Mhm.
god! What?
And soon we're gonna have an
Surprise!
episode. Surprise! You're famous.
No!
How do you react to that?
Hold on. Wait. There can't be that many. Come on, you guys
No,
are.
the people who have seen it have loved it. But yeah, it's because it is a smaller community that
Okay.
But yeah,
alright.
the people who have
Y'all
seen it
are-
have really.
You can't think about this in terms of a flat number. You have to think about this in terms of percentile. Probably the entire remaining population that remembers Air Gear knows about your art now. That is the only number that matters.
Hey,
But
I need to
it's
see
not
this.
No,
like
about-
Naruto fan base. man.
About 938 people, give or take.
What?
No pressure.
What?
It's just a little under 1,000.
What? I don't even have 1,000 viewers on my YouTube channel. Or my Instagram, for that matter. I'm almost there, but not yet. Not quite.
Oh, what'd you do, Robert?
Ooh.
I'm not happy with you.
But okay, why has... You need to share... I want to go see. I want to see...
I want to see.
I want to see what people been saying.
I mean, I would assume just go to the subreddit.
I don't know. Alright, we've discussed this. I may be in the body of a 29-year-old, but I am literally of a mentality of a fucking 90-year-old. Do not expect me to try to go and find this subreddit.
Yeah, it took me some time to figure out how to operate Reddit, and the only reason I learned how to use it was for an internship that I had.
See, you had an ethical
Oh, recount
reason.
3!
But you had an ethical reason, of which I have none.
Yeah, no, like, we've had a few people join the Discord server as a result of some of the stuff that I posted on the subreddit, so.
What the fuck? Bro. How
I keep
What
trying
did
to-
I
tell her
do,
when?
Nightbot?
Doger, I also posted your music video on the subreddit.
I know about that.
Okay.
Bring me another beer, you dick. God.
I was about to say this is also terrible because she's drunk.
What? Yeah, I drank that one. Wait a minute. What? When did that
Alright, I think I
Wait,
should
what?
actually.
What?
I know that
When did that get there?
I know that I
What,
sound like a
wait a minute,
complete
excuse
wimp
me?
right now, but college life, so I'm gonna head off.
Lynn,
Hey,
have a good
take
night.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I know that
Apparently,
feel.
I'm subreddit famous for my ear gear fan art. Yeah. I don't know what I did. I don't know what happened.
panic.
You
Hello,
drew some.
tiny
You drew some
child.
characters.
Whee!
What?
It's a tiny child, the fur baby.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be all like, how many beers have you had?
1
A lot.
and 3/4.
Enough.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Enough. Wow.
What are you drinking
Gee,
though?
thanks.
What? what
So
nasty-
I'm drinking Rheingeist. It's a fruited sour is the particular one that I'm doing. So I can't be drunk. There's only been one beer. There's been 1 and 3/4. And no, I'm certainly not drunk because leading back into the conversation of which I was bringing up, the move has been a disaster. And as a
Oh, no.
result
Oh,
of
boy.
that, my alcohol intake has increased threefold.
Uh-oh.
I can now drink a 6-pack and be fine, which
Ah.
is depressing.
Oof.
Like,
Big
I
oof.
don't even get a hangover from this drinking a 6-pack in one night anymore. I got sick last week, which was part of the reason why I didn't stream last week. Like, I got sick with a cold or something, and I drank like 6 beers just to try to not feel sick. Because I don't know if you guys have ever experienced when you get like a cold or a flu, if you drink, it's about as good as any kind of cold medicine because it suppresses all of the symptoms, along with a lot of other mental capacity problems. But we're not going there. And
I was gonna say, people typically use it for the latter.
yeah, but
Yeah.
fun fact, yeah, for at least for me, when I drink when I'm sick, it suppresses the symptoms of the cold and I don't feel sick anymore. So I drank a 6-pack, still felt sick, woke up fine the next day with no hangover, and I just was like, what the fuck, dude? And I don't drink these slow because they taste very good. So I drink them fast, and because it's like I've gotten to the point where I've started to strategize how I drink my beer. Drinking before dinner, smashing 2 to the face just so I can feel it a little bit before I put food in my stomach. Things like that. Probably not very healthy. But the long of the short of it is, this is all because the move was super terrible, and one of the things that happened... What? Hang on. Why did I bring this up? It has to do with my new bed frame.
The coffee bed frame.
Oh, right! Tony running into his door. Sorry, no, I just... ADHD brain. I had to backtrack to the original point of conversation in which drove myself to discuss
I've been
this.
there.
Running into things. So, night 3 in our new apartment, our bed frame broke at 6 in the morning. You guessed it, while we were sleeping on it. So, it drops us like 2 feet to the fucking floor. Devin doesn't even wake up, man. The loud sound wakes the gliders up in the office next door to our bedroom, and they start going, meh, 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 because they're really upset. Loud noise, super scary, ooh. And he wakes up to them crabbing, and he's like, oh, all right, let me go see what's wrong. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I know what's wrong. The bed just fucking broke. And he was like, no, it didn't. I was like, this man thinks I'm fucking gaslighting him about our bed frame breaking in the middle of, like, fucking 6 a.m. in the goddamn morning. So I'm like, yes, it did. And so he leans over and looks over the edge and sees that the floor is 2 feet closer and goes, so it did. Anyways, that's the funny side of this story. We won't go into the depressing pieces, but the bottom line is I had to purchase a new bed frame, and the new bed frame is much higher off of the floor than my old bed frame. So I took a nap today because I was exhausted. I like went to get into the bed, but it's already dark out because sunset's at like 4 fucking o'clock now. Thanks, daylight savings. And I lifted my knee up because I know, smart, big brain. I know I just got a new bed frame. It's higher than it was before because before it was literally just on the fucking floor. So I lift my knee up to get into bed, and I still did not clear the top of the bed.
Oh.
And about fucking capped myself on the chin with the bed. And you know, I'm just, it was an experience. That's, you know, it was an experience. And I am fearful that is just going to be
Hey, Miki?
continued.
Sorry to interrupt. I have a request to make a slight change to this. It's nothing big.
Oh, that read.
Instead of so we're not doubling up on the rollerblades or the rollerblades.
Okay.
Let's put the basically air track, kind of like that kind of style, between his hands. So like air tracks.
All right.
Or we could just do air gear. What do you think?
That's 2 beers down.
No.
Why don't we just do aliens?
Yeah.
You know? Because aliens.
I mean, he did get them from aliens.
He did, but I think, you know, let's just because I do want to keep it
It's canon.
If you so what you're saying is you want to use like the actual air tracks. Isn't that
He
like
wants to use
spray
the
paint,
word
though?
air track.
that or air gear. Like
Gear.
the actual air gear logo, so we're not doubling up on rollerblades.
I would prefer air gear over air track
Okay.
because it's at least insinuating air gear is aliens. Also canon, but
There's the logo for it. You can just rip it right from that.
fine.
Let me see if I can find a transparent one for you, actually.
Hey, I'm subreddit famous now. You can't push me around.
Here we go. I found it for you.
You didn't laugh, and that's not good. Laugh?
What?
so
I didn't
that
laugh. What do you mean?
No, I mean, Tony didn't laugh.
No, I
Tony was just all business, like, fuck your joke.
I smirked.
Will you actually email it the PNG to me? Kindly, please, Lord Favor.
Yeah, there it is.
But I'll be right back. There's only one downside to drinking so many, well, actually 2 downsides to drinking so many beers. One of them is the obviously increased tolerance. The other is
After time.
So I'll be right back.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Why is my phone vibrating?
Because you have it set to vibrate.
I don't, though. Yeah, this is gonna be super interesting. Like, I'm really looking forward to how we're gonna, progress and tell the story. Like, it's gonna be like okay, like Agito, for example. Like Agito is gonna be so much more relatable than he was in the actual show, where he was just, the gay psychopathic killer.
Thank you.
That was that was Agito in a nutshell. And so for ours, like it's gonna be very. He's gonna have a lot of like the reason for his split personality isn't gonna be because Kaito forced me to kill people. He's gonna be a prodigy, and people are all like basically like, man, how are you gonna top your last run, man? Like, I can't wait to see where you go from here, and he's just gonna crack under the pressure and basically like that meme. Oh, that's so cool. That meme of Daisy looking at Peach and she's like, hold up. Daisy meme. Where is it? Ah, here we are. Where'd it go? Fuck. Show me the fucking image, damn it.
Ew, my glove is
Yeah, there we go. So it's Miki, if you want to show this on stream real quick. So I want you to picture innocent Agito is Peach, and killer Agito is Daisy.
Hang on.
And you'll see it'll be on screen here in a moment.
Give me a solid second.
And this is a line that will be said in the show. It will happen. Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go apeshit?
Here we are. Whew.
I fucking love it.
What the hell does this kid's jacket look like? Forget everything. Okay, got it. We're good. And because they're a limited color scheme, of course it's probably going to be this blue. Bet. Oops. Clipping. Whoops. Whoops! What the fuck did I just do? Okay, we're good. We're back to where we need to be. There we are.
Ah, that's a really good one. I'll put it in shitpost.
Ah, okay.
If you want to take a look at it.
Boop-boop-a-doo. What have I missed? Don't do Madoka, not unless you want to scare your viewers. I mean, there are a lot of ways to make that funny. Does that make me wrong? Again, really kind of falling back on the archaic comedy of one's struggles.
Oh shit, it's 11:20. Holy crap, the time got away
Yep.
from me.
Well, it's because we're almost done that I haven't stopped.
Yeah. Plus, that hour of troubleshooting.
Don't remind me. Just don't remind me of that. I don't deserve that, you know?
The troubleshooting or me calling you on it?
Both. Your girl had to take a nap Otherwise, I don't even know that I would literally have like anything to add to the conversation at this point. I think I would probably be silent.
Is that oof or a rip?
Hey, you want to know what? I'm the scary cat bunny. It says so down in the bottom right. Bottom left. Left. It's left.
Cat bunny.
Yeah, she's
That's a lot
cat
of
bunny.
years.
Well, so canonically, Mac was originally a cat chick, but I've never really identified so much as a cat, more so a bunny, and just like as myself. And so I finally took her through a revamping a couple months back, and kind of revamped her to the way that she should look. I'll share it. It takes 5 seconds. Do I not have one? No. Hang on. All images. There we go. So yeah, I revamped her character design to make her a bunny to be a little bit better suited for me. But I kept the cat in nature. So she's technically like a cat bunny. Oh, I don't have any images of Mac on this PC. They're all on my old laptop. I can find one, but it would take time, and I'm really not about that right now. Maybe later. But yes, bottom line, I'm the cat bun. Yeah.
So, Doger, I'm looking at the Air Gear subreddit, and there's actually a dude that's like designing working air treks.
That's neat.
Right?
That's dangerous.
Also true.
Someone's gonna bust his knee. It's gonna go to Tuscany. I don't even know where that came from.
Bro, I don't know, but you felt it. You were feeling it.
I did.
You were vibing. That's all that matters.
Why does this character's lips have to be so different than every other character in this fucking show?
I hate to inform you that it is called character design.
Yeah, but now it makes it difficult because I gotta find lips for this guy, and every other shot of him is a close-up, and I need lips for a far-away shot.
I was almost really mean, and I think I see now where the beer is coming in.
These lips might work.
But I controlled myself. I restrained it.
Okay, there's a
Obviously, it
game.
would have been a joke.
There's a game I want to play with you, Doger. I just found a game that is like straight up like fucking Air Gear. Like, no joke, dude.
Okay.
I gotta see if it's on Steam now. Because if it is, I'm buying it for both of us.
Random Steam games. Great
That's
idea.
nice.
It is! It's $20! Oh, hell yes!
What is
All
it?
right.
Hover.
That's very interesting.
Oh, hell yeah.
Does it have the full map?
What the fuck? This looks like Jet Set Radio, but
Yeah,
without the spray paint.
Yeah, straight up.
That Jet
Wait, it does have the spray paint. This is just Jet Set Radio. No copyright, please.
It's fucking awesome. Dude, I want to play
It even has the spray painting mechanic. Are you kidding me? This is literally a ripoff of Jet Set Radio.
Dude, and it's online multiplayer, dude. Hell yeah, man.
Didn't I post it before and after? Am I crazy? No, I'm not. Here we go.
Alright, these lips might work. I think I found the lips. Alright now. Yes.
Oh, this is fucking awesome. I want to play this with you guys so badly now. Like, is it weird that, like, did you guys ever play the Shaun White snowboarding game for Xbox 360?
Nah, man,
The
I
open-
played Tony
maybe-
Hawk.
Maybe momentarily.
The open world one, and, like, their theme song was Alive and Amplified?
Yeah, I don't think I played the open world one. I think I just did downhills.
Dude, that game was... I'm getting vibes of this, because, like, that was Like, I loved the fucking open world snowboarding concept. Like, it was so much fun just doing that.
Mm-hmm. If done right, it can be really good. But if you add open world to some games, it makes it trash.
It all depends on if you can actually fill the world with things that matter. If you make it open world and your world is open and empty, it's trash.
Exactly. Like with the open world fucking Dynasty Warriors game.
Oh god.
All right.
What? That sounds terrible.
It
I
was.
found it. This was Mac's original design. As you can see, it varies
Wow, that
quite,
is edgy.
quite differently. Hey, alright, look, I was literally fucking 12 when I came up with this design. Like, nothing changed about this design since I was literally 12. Up until a couple of years ago, I was troubleshooting with a couple of
Oops.
with a couple of ideas, a couple of design ideas, which were...
I see that. That's funny.
What? What are you
Noise.
laughing at? Why are you laughing at me?
How you layered it on screen.
Oh. That is funny. And then from there, I did tinkle around with a couple of design ideas back in 2018 to change it. And it was on the right, on the right was what I did in 2018 versus my 2021 and finalized design.
Yeah, I like your finalized design. I like the way the ears are down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and my style from 2018 to now significantly improved on that point, I guess, as well. Because, you know, comparatively, I guess it's very small in the corner at this moment, but comparatively, chibi-wise, I'm doing much better.
On an unrelated note, I watched some chick beat the piss out of some other chick in her car at a stoplight today.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Well.
something yeah, no, dude, like, straight up, like, we are at a stoplight, this one chick's getting ready to turn right, and this chick who's gonna be going left, presumably, just swerves right, blocks her car off, gets out of her fucking car, and then tries climbing through the chick's window and starts beating the shit out of her.
Violence
then-
is not the answer, kids.
Like, and then eventually, like, she got the door open and just tried like, tearing her out of the vehicle. Like, I mean, I don't know what the fuck was going on. Like,
That's like she was having a bad day before all that happened.
like Jesus Christ! I got part of it recorded actually towards the end. When she was trying to pull the chick out of the car.
Can't miss this.
Well, like, I thought about calling.
Yeah, that is what Asha said.
Like, I thought about calling the police at first, but then I'm like, this is gonna be resolved by the time they get here.
Oh,
so
they're gonna fucking tail it out of there, of course.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, and that's the only reason I didn't get the full thing recorded, because it's like for the span of the stoplight was the only time that I was there. Like, I didn't just sit there and rubberneck. As soon as the light turned green, I started pulling away.
Yeah. Okay, I think that does it for the coloring.
That looks so fucking good. I love it.
Well, good. I am glad to hear that.
It's gonna be even better when
We put it on the subreddit?
Yeah, and the fucking with the Air Gear logo there in the background. Oh, it'll be great.
Oh yeah, let me activate that. Boop. I even blurred it out like it was in the guy. Oh no, it didn't blur out the top of it.
Yeah. Also, you can get rid of the white border.
Fine. I will do that.
I'm not gonna buy it immediately, but I definitely want to play this game.
Nope. That did not work. Of course it didn't. Because why fucking would it? Alright. Download. Discord. Boop, 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 doop.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Shadow, it's not an if, it's a when. It is an absolute when, not an if.
I wonder if there's like a before you buy thing on YouTube. And smaller, and maybe you'll fit this face.
Smooth.
I love it. I love it. Looks so good. Yeah, the subreddit's gonna love that one.
I still need you to share me the subreddit link so that I can be tickled.
Yeah, the majority of the stuff that as people have been talking about it has just been to me personally. Like, very few people have actually commented on it, unfortunately. But they have joined the Discord and was asking about it.
Well, that's good enough, I suppose.
I fucking love it. It's so good.
Okay.
I just need a.
Oh wait, I need.
Now I just need a clever title for the post.
Well, I need to do something else as well. Clip Studio Paint. I gotta make it look like anime. It's kind of the one important thing.
Yeah.
Is to add what's called the purlin noise.
What?
Don't mind the beer clacks. Just disregard.
Just smile and nod, Ogre. Just smile and nod.
Don't wanna.
Then frown and nod.
I wanna question everything.
That's not welcome here, sir. New clipping filter render purlin noise. Drop the scale all the way down. Okay. Drop the opacity way down to about here. Control A, C, V. Clipping. Isn't it weird how that makes it look more anime?
It is a little weird, yeah. Yeah, speaking of Iki and the voice for him is Connor, Distortion Devil, and I randomly ran into him on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah, we found him in a cutscene, and I'm like, I'm almost positive this is Connor.
I forgot that he was on Fairy.
He's not.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think he was.
Bam.
Alright. Let me know when you've sent it.
He looks... I've sent it, but he looks so much more tan. He gets, like, more tan as the anime goes on. I'm beginning to notice.
Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. What should the title be?
Aliens. I'm, like, really, like, bent on this, man.
Yeah, alright, we'll just call it Aliens.
Yay! I win. As I should. Mickey, do you know if Mew Mew's Winx or magical Do-Re-Mi? Which actually is the opposite, is Do-Re-Mi. But yes, I know of Mew Mew, Tokyo Mew Mew. I do know of Winx. I do not know of magical Do-Re-Mi. Also, Mickey save. Thank you. Yes, I have saved. Good call.
And I just sent you the link.
Oh boy, you wanna see anime females? Yes, perfection. So okay, if I looked at this. What are you laughing about?
The art in general, I love it.
Oh, okay.
Well, guys, it's late. I gotta go to bed. I got work in the morning.
Oh, yes, that's also same. Although I still have a decent amount of a beer to drink.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna duck out. I do have to go to bed, like, immediately. So, good night, everyone. I am so looking forward to seeing what we have planned in the future. Like, seriously, this is gonna be great.
Well, do you want to do your closing statements? Because I think we should probably close it out for the rest of us as well.
Yeah, we have a Patreon, link in the doobly-doo. It helps us continue to do stuff like this. Because Miki do good work, but Miki expensive.
No, I'm not.
And she's worth every penny.
He is worth every penny.
Oh, well, geez. Thank you. Comparatively, though, I know I'm selling myself short, but it's all good because this ain't my day job.
But yeah, please go. You get a lot of really cool perks if you're a fan of wrestling. The $10 and up perk. You can talk to our buddy Carson, who handles the PhatDog Wrestling over on our gaming channel, and get to make a wrestler that will appear in the weekly PDW streams.
Yes, that's true.
And a bunch of other perks that, I'd be here all night listing them all, but, go check them out. It seriously helps the channel. Like, it genuinely allows us to be able to pay people, as much as we're able to, and make it so that they get that supplemental income. Unfortunately, it's not enough for anyone to, make a full living off of, but, it is what it is. Every bit helps.
Makes it worth it. No,
Every bit helps.
It's worth it just participating, actually. It's a lot of fun. But still pay me.
Speaking of which, you need to send me a quote for this one.
Yeah, okay. I'll send it in a DM.
All right, cool.
I don't want to give away my special PhatDog rates.
All right, good night, everyone.
Good night. Alrighty, folks. So with a couple closing statements, we usually, for those of you who are new there, go down the line of those who are participating in the call to let them shout out any of their upcoming projects or thingies. Bye, Rob. Or Robert. I don't know if you like being called Rob, but bye. So first up would be Ben Darkon.
We are working very hard on getting check towards being a visual novel. and I probably might crap out something very soon that will look absolutely terrible, and you get to walk through all of the let's figure out how to visual novel together. And I have no idea what patron level will have that, but it will, if you have the big one, you'll have it for sure. More to come! Exciting stuff! I'm terrified as hell! I have nothing to do tomorrow, so that'll probably be tomorrow.
Lord. No needs to be terrified. Dogger. Upcoming shoutouts, projects, things you want to advertise. Lord have mercy.
I mean, first episode of Air Gear Bridge coming out real right soon.
That's true.
That's about it.
Well, alrighty then. For me, hi, my name is Miki, also aka Mac Studio Inc. I'm actually the lead artist on the PhatDog's original series Check, so a lot of fun and new exciting pieces coming out for that, which if you guys are wondering how to keep up to date on that, if you have not already, feel free to join the Discord. Gives you the opportunity to talk to some of your favorite PhatDogs along with other PhatDog friends. You guys can, friends. Well, they are friends, but fans as well. You can see how we think of them more as friends than fans. That's the kind of culture that we like to have at the PhatDog Discord. That said, you can keep up to date on the latest. This is not just in regards to artwork, but you also get to keep up to date on any of the abridged series, original projects, etc., etc. You also have the opportunity to do self-promos in the self-promo channel. So if you yourself are running a YouTube channel or working on any projects, it's definitely a really good place to take advantage of. On the side, outside of PhatDog, I do have a full-time job, but one of the other side hobbies that I do is I do commissions from time to time. Right now they are closed just because it's busy. But if you guys ever found yourself so inclined, you can definitely check me out on my own personal YouTube channel. Both of those are in the chat. I do speed paints of various different types of artwork, some ranging from personal art like what you see on the screen versus commissions like what you also see on the screen. So you can definitely check some of those out, and then if ever I'm not doing a speed paint of it, because it depends on if I actually remember to hit the fucking record button, I do also post the final and sometimes progress photos onto my Instagram, so you can actually check these out on my Instagram, where the YouTube has speed paints. My Instagram actually contains a lot more stuff. So
Instagram?
Instagram.
I swear I heard Instagram, and
I
I'm
mean,
like, Colin.
You know,
My
sometimes
brain.
Gotta cram it.
that do be what it feels like. But yeah, definitely go check that out. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel for updates on any speed paints. I do try to keep them these days under 15 minutes if at all possible. Depends on the complexity of the piece, in all honesty. And as soon as I do open up my commissions, it is something that I will announce both on my Instagram and my YouTube page, as well as the Discord and PhatDog, just because I know, such as the lovely Shadow Reaper, some of our devoted PhatDog fans do reach out through those forums as well. It might be a minute, but we will get back to it. We will definitely get there. So, all that said, whether you joined at the start, the middle, the end, later on, even after this is already streaming and you've made it to this point, which, right on, thank you very much for joining in, coming to participate in these and chatting with us, because without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. I know that Tony highlighted that a little bit, but, really, honestly and truly, if you guys did not come and do these come to participate in these streams, there would be no reason for me to be doing this. And I love doing this, and I love interacting with you guys because you're always so fun and everybody's super nice and kind, and I think that, I'd be very sad if this stopped. So, that said, We should be back on for standard streaming hours, obviously excluding any potential emergencies. And, definitely come join me every Tuesday for another art stream on PhatDog Studios. So, wherever you are, I hope that you're having a good night or a good day, and we'll catch you next week. Bye!